Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today. I want to remind you of something powerful, something life-changing: your dreams. Not someone else's dreams, not what society tells you to chase, but your dreams. Your dreams are personal. Don't let fear or doubt dictate their worth. Every dream you have is a reflection of your inner desires, your passions, and your unique purpose. No one else can feel the fire that burns inside you for what you want to achieve. But here's the challenge: fear and doubt will always try to cloud your vision. They'll whisper in your ear, "You're not good enough," or "What if you fail?" And if you're not careful, those voices can paralyze you. Fear isn't always loud. Sometimes it's subtle. It shows up in hesitation, in procrastination, in questioning whether you're worthy of the dream you hold. Doubt sneaks in when you compare yourself to others, when you look at their highlight reels and wonder if you measure up. But let me tell you something: your dream is yours. It doesn't belong to the people who doubt you. It doesn't belong to the fear that tries to stop you. It belongs to you and only you. The worth of your dream isn't determined by how big or small it looks to others. It's not defined by how many people support or criticize it. Its worth lies in the fact that it lights a fire in your soul. That fire is your responsibility to protect and nurture. Fear and doubt only have as much power as you give them. If you feed them with your attention, they'll grow. But if you starve them by focusing on your vision, they'll shrink. The truth is, the world doesn't need another person who lets fear win. It needs someone like you to stand up, chase your dream, and inspire others to do the same. Your dream matters because you matter. Don't let fear or doubt rob you of the life you were meant to live. The perfect time to start is now. Don't wait for circumstances to align. There's a common trap we all fall into at some point: the belief that we need everything to line up perfectly before we can start pursuing our dreams. We tell ourselves, "I'll start when I have more money, more time, more knowledge, or more support." But here's the truth: that perfect moment you're waiting for doesn't exist. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances will never be fully in your control. If you keep waiting for the stars to align, you'll spend your whole life waiting. The best time to begin is right now, in the midst of all your uncertainty, fear, and imperfections. Starting today doesn't mean you'll have all the answers. It doesn't mean you won't make mistakes. It means you're taking the first step towards your dream, no matter how small that step may seem. Every great achievement in history began with someone deciding to start, even when they weren't ready. Readiness is a myth. Progress is born from action. When you take that first step, something incredible happens. Momentum builds. Each action leads to another, and before you know it, you're moving forward. But if you stand still, waiting for the right moment, you stay stuck. Time keeps passing, whether you're chasing your dream or sitting on the sidelines. The difference is, those who start now use that time to grow, learn, and adapt. You don't need a perfect plan, you need commitment. Start messy, start scared, but start. The courage to act will separate you from those who let excuses hold them back. Don't let another day slip by with your dream locked inside you. The world is waiting, and the only thing standing in your way is the belief that you have to wait for tomorrow. Pain and obstacles are part of the process. Discipline outweighs regret. The journey to chasing your dreams will never be smooth. There will be moments when you feel like giving up, when the challenges ahead seem too big and the pain of pushing forward feels unbearable. But let me remind you of something: pain is temporary. It's a part of growth, a necessary step in becoming the person capable of achieving your dreams. The discomfort you feel today is shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for what lies ahead. Many people quit when the pain becomes too much. They let the obstacles define them, convincing themselves that their dream isn't worth it. But the truth is, the only way to escape the pain is to push through it. Because on the other side of that struggle is transformation. On the other side is the version of you who didn't let challenges win, who proved to yourself and the world that you could rise above. Discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who quit. Discipline means showing up, even on the days you don't feel like it. It's doing the work when no one's watching, when no one's clapping, and when the results seem far away. Pain demands your attention, but discipline demands your focus. It says, keep going, because it knows that regret will hurt far more than any temporary setback. Imagine looking back one day, knowing you gave up because the journey got hard. Regret lingers, it eats away at you because you know deep down you didn't give it your all. But when you stay disciplined, you're choosing long-term fulfillment over short-term comfort. Obstacles will come, but they're not there to stop you. They're there to test how badly you want your dream. And if you want it enough, you'll endure the pain and keep moving forward. Stop worrying about opinions, focus on building your legacy. One of the biggest traps people fall into when chasing their dreams is worrying about what others think. Fear of judgment, criticism, or failure often holds us back from taking the bold steps we know we need to take. But let me tell you something, people's opinions don't build your dreams. They don't define your potential, and they certainly won't create your legacy. The truth is, no matter what you do, someone will always have something to say. You might as well give them something remarkable to talk about. When you live your life trying to please others or seeking validation, you hand over the power to dictate your path. You'll find yourself shrinking your dreams, playing it safe, and settling for less than what you're capable of. But those opinions that seem so loud in the moment, they're fleeting. People's thoughts about your journey are temporary, but the impact of what you build will last forever. Think about the people you admire, the ones who dared to dream big and create something extraordinary. Do you think they achieved greatness by worrying about every doubter and naysayer? No. They tuned out the noise and focused on their vision. They understood that their legacy would be built not on the opinions of others, but on their courage to take action despite the criticism. Every minute you spend worrying about what someone else thinks is a minute you could be spending on your dream. Your time, energy, and focus are precious. They should be invested in building something meaningful, something that aligns with your values and purpose. Let people talk. Let them doubt. Your job isn't to prove them wrong. Your job is to prove yourself right. Build your legacy with intention and determination, and the opinions of others will fade into the background. You weren't made to be average. Embrace your unique potential. Every one of us has something special inside, a combination of talents, dreams, and purpose that is completely unique. But too often, people settle for mediocrity because it feels safe. They conform to the expectations of others, blend into the crowd, and live lives that are good enough. But let me remind you, you weren't put on this earth to be average. You were made to stand out, to do something extraordinary, and to leave a mark that no one else can. Being unique can feel like a burden at times. You might face criticism or doubt, and the path forward might not always be clear. But your uniqueness is your greatest strength. It's the very thing that sets you apart and gives you the ability to achieve what no one else can. The world doesn't need another copy of someone else's success. It needs the real you, unapologetically pursuing your dreams in a way that only you can. Average is comfortable, but it's also limiting. It's the place where dreams go to die because average doesn't push boundaries, doesn't inspire change, and doesn't demand growth. But when you embrace your potential, when you fully lean into the gifts and passions that make you unique, you unlock a power within yourself that is unstoppable. Think about it, every great inventor, leader, artist, or trailblazer was once someone who refused to settle. They chose to see their differences as assets rather than obstacles. And because of that, they changed the world in ways no one could have predicted. You have that same potential within you. You don't have to fit into someone else's mold. The path to greatness starts when you stop chasing average and start embracing the extraordinary that's already inside you. Take daily action. Chasing your dreams is a non-negotiable commitment. Dreams don't become reality through wishes or occasional effort. They demand consistent, deliberate action every single day. It's not enough to think about your goals or talk about them. You have to move toward them one step at a time. Each day is an opportunity to build momentum, no matter how small the action may seem. Every decision you make either moves you closer to your dream or pulls you further away. Commitment means showing up, even when you're tired, discouraged, or unsure. It's easy to work hard when you feel motivated, but the real test is what you do when the excitement fades. The grind isn't glamorous and progress isn't always immediate. But it's in those quiet moments of effort when no one is watching that success is built. Daily action also creates discipline. It trains your mind to focus on what truly matters and helps you develop the habits necessary to sustain long-term progress. Skipping a day might not seem like much, but those small breaks in consistency add up over time, just like small actions do. If you want your dream to become reality, you must treat it as a priority, not an option. Chase it with everything you've got, every single day.